What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook, cracking this thing, man. Here at TNN Clap Trap News Network. Clap, clap, clap. News you can use, knowledge you can't get nobody's college, big dog. I am running some errands, trying to get some things done, because I got some surprises for y'all, man. Don't worry about it. I'm doing some TNN related errands, man. Don't worry about it. But we back with another Young and Hefe style video. Shout out to Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. You feel me? Young and Hefito don't care about nothing but the checkito. We finished sliding to this Contiano. We got a WACK100 going off on Luce Cannon, and he is providing federal paperwork on Luce Cannon, saying that he got the flu flams on Luce Cannon's Wooty Bams, you feel me? So we finna slide into that, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Man at the Garden Freestyle, please don't touch my got a body on the fairy tales. Won't forget Boogeyman, they all out now. Tap in with that. We finna slide into this Contiano. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Fire Clubhouse content where you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV.
Somebody call me, they say, WACK, Luce put up a video of you. Man, that's in jail. Better keep putting up them videos. That nigga Luce is working with them people. All right, that nigga win. Thank God for Gigi. Or everything.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, Gigi like us. She don't just talk about it, she send the content.
She gonna have receipts.
Well, now I ain't gonna call her that woman. She's a godsend. Nigga, you ain't, boy, let me explain something to you. And Lavish should tell you this. You know how many phone privileges have been revoked for making a three-way call?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, man. That nigga got the free run for a reason. And he don't even get it.
Right.
But when they ask me for something, it ain't even his fault. You know, he got a girl that don't come from where we come from, so
right.
You know, you gonna ask me shit, and you can't talk to me too long if you don't, you know, I'm gonna figure your ass out. Y'all know that. And tell me they finna charge him with a murder. Cause Big U said this. And he said, you know the people that got the video? I said, yeah, that video been around. What you need it for? So they can prove it wasn't him. Go hustle it up, get it over there. And next thing you know, 4-5 days after you done sent the video over there, ain't no murder charges, but niggas just talking about they finna get out. Huh? Oh. Boy, I showed Adam that shit in my phone tonight. He looked. I said, let me show you something else. Seen them photos and who it was. He said, is that? I said, yeah, you see that? Yeah. I said, shout out to Gigi. I said, it's bad at me when I get to ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? It'd be funny when try to twist it. Nah, nigga, I asked you the question. You got a little bothered. Hey, homie, what's happening with this dude, Jerry, huh? Jerry. What's up with him? You don't remember him? Nah. You sure you don't remember? I got you on pictures with him. He a federal agent, right? He got mad because I asked him about CS2 back. Boy, you don't even make sense. That shit done been debunked 2-3 years before we even knew who he was on Clubhouse. But these videos I got you on with this guy, these ain't debunked. Shout out to Gigi. Yeah. I said, bro, why you ain't got the murder charge you say Big U put on you? What you doing with that video? To identify who was in the ski mask? These niggas is wild. I mean, listen. See what it is? He don't be knowing the shit his girl be texting. When he's sending her on plays, you can't send no square broad on no play with me. It ain't gonna work. You know, y'all know I'm gonna see through that shit. Ain't gonna work. You told me they was finna charge this nigga with a murder because Big U told him, boom, boom, boom on this particular. Where is it at? Where's the charge at? We've been checking. Just got denied 4 or 5 times. And now, all of a sudden, the nigga finna get out. How you gonna get out? Just denied the nigga. But 5 days after I seen this video that he ain't no new charges been picked up on. I'm confused. But I'm not confused. So what we did.
Oh boy, that is UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. WACK100 is saying that Gigi, Luce Cannon's wife, has a video of him on camera with a federal agent. And after being denied hella times for bond, for obvious reasons, Luce Cannon's being denied for bond. Not to mention he still has 2 active warrants with the state of California that he has to do time for. He's saying that all of a sudden Luce is now able to get a bond after being able to prove that, Big U has something to do with the unaliving. You feel me? A red rum, if you will. This is getting barnacles, big dog. This is getting to the point where everybody is just pointing a finger at each other. You feel me? This is 1 snitch, 2 snitch, red snitch, blue snitch at his absolute finest. But if what WACK100 is saying is true, and he does in fact have this video of Luce Cannon with this federal informant and all that kind of stuff, this could smell bad news for Luce Cannon, for sure. This could for sure smell bad news for Luce Cannon, because when it's all said and done, you know, you push this whole line of, sweetie, I hate rats, I hate informants. Here you are hanging out with him. Now, what I will say in accordance to this is, Luce Cannon for sure got something on WACK. So if WACK shoots, you better believe Luce Cannon's gonna shoot back. You feel me? You better believe Luce Cannon's gonna shoot back. Because that CS2 back situation is for sure real. He for sure snitched in the Main Street situation. We know that to be a fact. He can say he didn't all he wants to. We know what you did do. We know what you didn't do. We all saw the paperwork. We finna slide back into this Kantiana though, man. We finna go back to Clubhouse TV. Let's see what they got going on.
Niggas crazy. I don't know why they playing with R&B over there. They must don't know half that lady family law enforcement.
Right. What was that about?
What you mean when you ain't got nothing to come out of nigga with? R&B don't talk to that dude. She can't stand that dude. She hated the fact that I even.
Right, and R&B don't even, you know what I'm saying? She don't even like.
You gotta remember, when you a nigga like me, it's hard to hurt me. So what could we do? That shit don't matter. R&B 100-side battle ready. That shit don't work. All the women from the 100 side have a numbness to them. That shit does not work with y'all. It just don't. You take that shit to one of them regular stages, it might work.
Right.
Nobody over here it don't work. You can say whatever you want to say.
Have fun, shit.
Hey, the crazy part about it is this. This is the crazy part about it. Talk so fast, right? And say shit and don't realize they be embarrassed to their people. Says, I got more bitches than him. Wife on the phone, allegedly, right?
Oh,
and he
shit.
said, R&B told me you got a little dick. So you having sexual conversations. Like you lying so fast, it ain't making sense with your phone call. Right?
What?
And for your wife not to react, then everybody's knowing, okay, well, this is some rehearsed shit because ain't no woman. Now, wait, what you mean? How you know what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, but you gotta remember, when you fucking with people who ain't on the level, you can't never put it together the right way. It's crazy. They're laughing at this shit. I said, damn, that nigga, his little fake wife don't give. What he talk to women about doing? Oh shit. I told him I said, your wife gonna get you in some shit. She running her mouth too much. I kept warning you. Whack, but man, just let her be. Nigga, you got me. She called me out my name one more time. I'm gonna let her ass have it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, nigga.
Right. It should have been like no comment. You know, that's not my place to speak on that. Next question. Next.
Yeah, nigga. When you're wrong, you're right. Man, you don't get out of here. That bitch is a straight porn star. Ain't nobody respecting that woman like that. Stupid. A nigga said, when she wrong, she right. You better go put that shit in the movie. I ain't how that go. That's real.
Now, this situation is getting uglier and uglier, big dog. You got WACK. Number one, he must not know. Have R&B people to law enforcement. That's snitchy itchy. That's snitchy itchy. Have R&B people law enforcement? That mean that nigga's finna tell. That nigga's finna tell. Have R&B people, you must not know. Have R&B people law enforcement. Shit, R&B whole family the police. I can see if R&B said that. Why you saying that? Why are you saying that? Because WACK is one of those dudes who, when nothing else, he gonna call the police, bro. When all the tough talk can't work, when all the wooty bama can't work, super power rule. When I be you blood, I put itch to bed. I'm a super banged out power rule. I've been screaming I'm a super banged out power rule on the internet for the last 5 years. And now when it's come time to finally get cracking, you telling R&B to call the police. Interesting. Well, no, that's not me. That's her. That's her. You can stop your girl from calling the police. That's your wife, right? Y'all got grandkids together, right? You be claiming her kids is your grandkids, right? You be claiming her kids is your kids, right? Can't stop her from calling the police? Or unless you don't have no control like that in R&B run stuff. So either R&B run that situation and you have no control, or like everybody knows, which is probably the truth, you're using R&B as your law enforcement shield to call the police. So that's what WACK's on. Now it's Sharice is a corn on the cob star. Corn on the cob star. You feel me? Now she that, and you know, Wooty Bam nigga should have controlled your female dog, and Wooty Bam blah 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 blah. So it's flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny, man. But we finna see how this end up. Finna run this last little piece for y'all, man. Let's get back into it.
See what he doing? Is pumping himself up to her like he more than what he is. That's why
what it
she's doing
sounds
the
like.
shit she's doing. Yeah, man, when you tell a woman when you're wrong, you're right. Oh no, you're tripping.
Big tripping. When you're wrong, you're right. Out of here. So when I'm right, I'm wrong. That shit don't even make sense.
Man, listen. And he said, you jealous? Cause I got little Dirk. I'm jealous cause you got little Dirk. You don't think them people didn't text me mad as a... Lil Durk had no idea. He just said you told a nigga academics was on the phone. He didn't know you was recording. He didn't know who the lady was. People been texting me. You know, WACK. Tell WACK we didn't know. I said, shit, bro, I ain't tripping. I figured Durk didn't know they was recording his ass.
And you could tell, like, it wasn't like no interview. Like, Dirk,
Nah,
you know,
he didn't
like,
even know who Therese was.
right. And then she asking dumbass questions like, girl, you didn't even do your research on Dirk. It wasn't even a real interview. So it just sounded kind of like.
No, what she did was just ask the question to make it seem like.
Right. Right. Talking about, so now that you're in jail, are you closer to your family? What?
Yeah, what
Well,
the
you know,
you
Dirk's
talking
a
about?
family man. What the fuck you talking about? I was like, oh my God. But yeah, you could tell he wasn't even like, yeah.
Said, you're mad because I'm bigger than you. Boy,
What?
the world watched me take you, boy, and stir you up and create you.
That's
The
a
world
fact.
watched that.
Cause I ain't know who he was till
I set him
So
on the
he popped
side
out
of
with you. Yeah.
the present.
Mm.
That nigga out of his mind. That nigga burned out.
In the block.
Yeah, I don't know. It was iffy. Weird. Women need to stay in their place, especially with all these jail and politics and RICOs. Just chill. And she should be the main one, like, hey babe, not too much on the phone.
Man, listen.
Like,
They
what
are
the fuck?
listen.
Whack, this nigga was incriminating himself all through the calls.
Listen. It's only one nigga comfortable. That shit is burnt out. That nigga out of his mind.
Out of his mind.
He said, what he gonna do? Damn. This call is being recorded. Gigi been on one. She didn't put no new content up. That's what they mad about. They mad I put Gigi on academics. They hot about that shit.
And act in the middle of it all. Like, god damn, Whack. Academics like Whack.
I mean, I had to trick him to get them up over there. Like, nigga, like, man, come on, little dude, you okay?
Clubhouse TV.
Now, this is what we can guess. Number one, Lil Durk clearly didn't give a F about that interview. Clearly didn't give a F about that interview. Like, yeah, Academics got the Lil Durk drop, and it was cool. Shout out to Academics because, you know, as far as his career and getting the views and all that kind of stuff, he did what he was supposed to do in the media aspect. As far as anybody else is concerned, it's clear to see that Lil Durk didn't care about that interview, nor did he have too much interest in actually doing that interview. But to think that anybody called WACK100 about that, no. Again, my thing is, with so much truth available, why do you niggas continue to lie? With so much truth available, why do you niggas continue to make up stories? Like, you could have just stuck with, you know, Dirk clearly didn't want to be there, which he clearly didn't want to be there. He did the little interview, he got his shilly up, and he got up out of there. Easy call. You know what I'm saying? That still discredits Luce Cannon. That still, you know, shows how Sharice looks stupid talking to him and all that kind of stuff, asking questions that really didn't make sense and all that, but, you know, that's that. You feel me? Yeah, that's pretty much their whole little 1-2 step like Sierra. Luce Cannon and Wack are pretty much Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and we're going to see who's finna win, Tweedledee or Tweedledum. You feel me? I do believe that Luce Cannon is holding a nuclear bomb. There's something that he's holding on to that can drop and probably end this whole charade with WACK100. I think that he's waiting for the last minute because neither one of them at this point are sure what the other one has on him as far as dirt is concerned, because they both too shady, crafty mother chuckers. You feel me? That all being said, though, we finna get up out of to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. But today, be at your best. Free Avenue Angel Tweets free. We are gone.